So good morning, grade 5s and 6s at Aberdeen Hall. As promised, your Saturday morning cartoon, Pirates of the Caribbean, in preparation for our June 10th show in the morning at the school. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is play through what I gave you on Thursday, and most of you got it already before that. Here's what we did in class on Thursday. So the percussion will probably be playing that, and we might not, but still practice it. And actually the reason I stopped is because that's the top of the page, and where we're starting is 2/3 of the way down. Alright, so I'm going to start where it says start, and we'll play through it as we did in class in two parts. Here's the bottom half of the page. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so no tricky bowings in there, just the one slur at the end, and it's a little faster than we did in class, but that's how fast it should be, really, at least. And watch the dotted quarters in there. So breakfast, lunch, dinner is fun to think of. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's pretty quick there, but in any case, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. The B flat, the new note with your low first finger on the A string, comes just towards the end of that passage, and here's a little review on how that goes. In fact, I'm going to review it with the D minor scale. That's the natural form of the minor scale, starting on D, and we'll have the camera zoom in on my fingers here so you can get a really good close-up. And remember, when you're playing low 1, not to let it pull your whole hand down, okay? There's going to be still a whole space between low 1 and low 2, alright? So on the A string, low 1, here's low 2, here's 3. So they're all whole spaces, and the first finger is scrunched pretty much at the end of the string. Here's that D minor scale. Toe, open, low 1, toe, 3. And think of your third finger as kind of a framework, kind of an anchor note. The third finger in all this business of low 1 and low 2, and there's even some low 4s that we're going to get into, the third finger doesn't change, and especially since it's your key note in D minor. Here's your third finger on the A string, that octave, so make sure the third finger is rock solid, okay, and not moving up or down. Make sure your hand's not getting pulled too low by that low first finger. So practice that D minor scale lots, and it will come in very handy for all of this Pirates of the Caribbean. So here's the top of that page now. Probably this will be just percussion, but it's good for you to play as well. Slur. there is 2 repetitions of the same thing. The first time it's down in the low range, and the second time it's in the high range. We didn't really cover the high range in class last week, so I'm going to do that now extra carefully, extra slowly. And actually I'm going to go over the low range as well, slower, and then go even slower when we get into the high range. Okay, so here's that pickup to bar 7, and starting with that up bow slur on beat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to just zoom in on my... There, I'm going to slow down even more for the high range, and it's the same bowing pattern. Everything's the same, the rhythms, the notes. The bowing pattern, remember, basically those up bow figures of 2/8 notes are slurred almost every time, and often the little thing at the end is also slurred, the slur there. And then what's always separate is these. That comes, for example, in bars 18 and 20. Okay, so there is a pattern to the bowing once you get the hang of it, and it's not hard to memorize. For you, it was a little bit for me, but you'll have an easy time with it. Here's the lines 3, 4, and 5 slowed right down. Again, the D minor scale, and practice lots of this as well. 3rd finger on the A string, that note is called D, so open E, low 1, 2, that's actually a toe and a 3, and this new note comes up, that's your low 4th finger, okay? So we have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. Okay, and that 4th finger comes in bar 36, 5, 4, 3, bar 33.
You're going to run out of time in about 4 seconds.
Okay.